Hey everybody, it's your boy AJ again for another NoiseVember challenge, and today's day we're going to be doing microtone. So microtone means intervals in between the 12 notes, a standard that lots of music or current music uh, interval lengths between notes are. That was a very scuffed way to explain it, but pretty much what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a lot of subtle changes in pitches in our music. So this is going to be kind of interesting. Microtones. I have some ideas about what we could do with this in Ableton. So we're just going to have our timer set up here for 30 minutes. And then we're going to have Ableton open. And I got some new plugins for to play around with. So maybe we could do something with those. But other than that, I think we're just going to make like a small little musical sample for this. So without further ado, let's get it started with our timer, which I don't have pulled up, but it is almost sort of here. Okay, here we go. So in three, two, one. All right, 30 minutes start. So let's get Ableton open and let's go to our scene. And I'm going to use one of the plugins here because I think this plugin would be really cool for microtone. Well, I don't think it's good for microtone, but we could probably use it for something else. So let's work with this one called State Machine Bitflip. And let's just go around and see if we can find like a cool little pad. So with my key enabled, right? If I press keyboard, oh, that's very loud. Let me turn it down. Yeah, look at that. It's got a little bit of a effect going on here. So if we go into the actual synths, we can see that it's here in our B selection octaves. If we, let's see, amp, pan, cutoff, resonance, keyboard, yeah, speed. Okay, so we got like a little LFO happening here where it seems to vibrate at a subtle down mix. And it's also panning too. So if we take this, how do I only impact? I don't know too much about impacting this meter, but this will kind of give it like either A or B of what sound. So, and then that's, I see. Okay, so what if we increase? Yeah, but that's just vibration. It's not really microtonality. Uh, what can we do from this synth? What if we just... Mm, okay, I don't think... Okay, I don't think this pad is gonna work. Let's try something else. Ooh, that sounds nice. I like that. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Let's see here. Attack, sustain. The sustain could be a bit down. And oh, that's for the filter. And then a bit down for the amp. Alright, cool. So we'll probably play around with this. Well, no, we'll have like a little pad here, and I'm not gonna make this track too complicated. We're probably just gonna, let's see, microtonality. So that's gonna be playing along with chip or pitch bending. And so you can do microtonalities pretty easily here in Ableton. If you go here to the, I believe, is it envelopes? MIDI control? And then, yeah, so if you go here to MIDI control, and then you can select one of its many modulators. But if you do pitch bend, you're able to bend the pitch of the note to be in between in semitones, I believe. Well, let's see. Okay, the guy doesn't really say anything, but let's say I put a note. This is at 0, but then I bring this down to like -18. You should hear. Yeah, like it barely kind of pitches down. So if I do this, it's gonna like. Cool. So yeah, I think it will pitch down according to like the range here. So if I pitch it down to around here, it's gonna sound like a B maybe. But if we put a tuner onto there, let's see. We should see what kind of like the pitch is going on. Okay, never mind. It's not going to do that. What if we record it onto one of these guys? Sends out and from no. From audio machine blip and then record. So yeah, I'm kind of want to make like some smooth, like some ramps of like the sound. I think that should be good. All right, will this work with? Okay. Yeah, I don't know why the tuner isn't really working for this. All right, cool. I guess we won't have the tuner for this, but we'll have the audio machine. All right, cool. So if we want to go back to the notes, we just click on notes, and then boom, we're here. I think C5 is a bit too high. Okay, cool. So we'll have like a C major chord because I'm basic and don't know anything else. And then we'll do like a 1. Ooh, we can go to the flat 7s actually. And then do like some 1 flat 7 1 because that's like a pretty fun, exciting chord progression for like video game music. A lot of Pokemon's harmonies from the original games use a lot of 1 flat 7s. So if I go to B flat here. Yeah, okay. So we'll do that for this state machine. We could have it like repeat this phrase like that many times, and then these guys can be of a different machine. What if we did like fantasy flute? Oh, sends only. Oopsies. Yeah, this is a little bit too. Oh my god, that is so short. Release is have some sustain. Come on, guys. Nice, that sounds better. Where am I hearing that like weird resonance? You guys hear that like a little? Is it from panning? I don't think it's the issue. Noise doesn't sound like it. Nope. I guess we'll just work with it. Oh, you know what it is? It's probably an effect. Probably this delay. There we go. All right, cool. And then these guys can kind of be like short little notes. We could probably do like a. I'm very done. Let's see. If we're doing 120. All right. Oh, all of the. Oh no. Oh no. I just realized my big mistake. Okay. That one's fine. That one's fine. That one's fine. That one's fine. That's fine. That's fine. These guys. Envelopes. You control pitch bend. Okay, cool. Why does this sound so wonky? C. Yeah, right? What is... Is it just me? Like I'm already hearing like microtonalities. I guess it's because this is playing a chord. Right. Okay. There we go. That sounds way cleaner. Okay. Since and how... Okay, I don't want these guys to be this high. I kind of want them to be... Yeah, those are fine, but these... Yeah. And then we could do it kind of fast. And then we'll do these like... Oh my god, this is why I don't do fucking music. I need like a triplet here, but I don't know if I want to think about it too much. Gosh, this is so terrible. This is really bad. Oh my god. Okay, I'm thinking about it too much. Honestly, I don't even need these notes. I just want to worry about the pads. Alright, cool. Pinch envelopes. Let's do some pitch bending. So if let's just delete all of these. Cool. So we're starting from new. I'm thinking about some... Let's do some right during the entrances and then kind of here in the middle. All right. And oh, these are kind of like not in length. Oh, that's gonna trip me up. Should we do it every 4 bars? That sounds kind of basic, but this is a basic kind of project. Anyways, yeah, just don't want to... Keep it simple. Keep it simple. 4/4 is simple. Everyone loves 4/4. I love 4/4. I work in 4/4. I've done some 5/4 stuff, but 4/4 stuff, sometimes. Anyways, okay, cool. Do it again. Let's put our breakers here. Wait, why is this -28? What? It's already pitch bending. No. 0. 0, 0. 0. 0. Alright, cool. They're all zeros. And then we'll put these in the middle. And okay, that should be good. I don't know what this line is going to be, but we'll figure it out. Oh man, I wish I was like did piano theory. Anyways. Okay, cool. I think I like this, and then we have this. Oh, go into a very high little swell here, so it like comes down, and then there's a kind of swell. Let's see how this sounds. Okay, what if we did some sort of dip into high, like around -12? Okay, cool. Let's keep this high energy going around, what is this, 4? Into like this kind of low. And maybe we can take the tempo up there. Okay, cool. What if we played around with this at the top and made like some extra. Cool. Okay, now I'm thinking of making a just small little melody line up here. Oh my god, this sounds so fucking bad. Why? Oh my god. I know these are like beats 1, 2, and 3, but I, for the love of me, can't count. Why is this so out of pitch or something? Oh, it's because we're doing microtonality. Okay. What if we did something like cuz this is about once we get to here, we're on B5. So what if we just went down to the 5th and then back up to the 1? All right. What if we just keep it simple like this? Right, you know, why change something that ain't broke? C E G, all right? B B flat D F. I don't feel like that. No, it's right. Let's see. Sorry. Do, I feel like this is wrong. Like this state machine. What are you doing? I feel like it's. Okay, cool. That's a little bit better. Dun, 1 and 2. Something like this. Yeah, to the D. Like that. Mm. Mm. Dun, dun, Mm. Don't. No. Mm. And then what are we here? We're in the fourth one, and so we fall. And so maybe we can fall maybe to back to the E. No, B flat D. A lot of this is just gonna be me just playing around with things until they make sense. So apologies everybody who's watching this video and just like, why is this so boring? Why does this sound so bad? I kind of like that part there. Maybe. And then maybe here I can have the also do a little pitch bending. Cause like this is supposed to bend like. Okay, back, and then we're back to the C. But the C is like down here, I guess. So maybe a C with a few semitones down. So yeah, we're actually kind of sort of in the right field here. We kind of want to be like down here, B, C. because we're back again. Okay. No, we don't want to kind of. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why is this so freaking. Ugh. Okay, how about this guy falls? Okay. Kind of just want this to extend, honestly. And then just have it play bunch of B's till the end. Bunch of B's, bunch of B's. And then finally we finish with the B flat 7th. So we'll have maybe more B flats, more B flats. How's this looking? Oh, it falls. So this will probably fall as well. Cool. Okay, this is the worst song ever made, but it's microtonality, I guess. So in a way, it's kind of interesting. Sure. Yeah, I think it would be good if we just kept this vibe going. And then what if we made this kind of funky little tree, just kind of like jumping up and down, jumping up and down, jumping up and down, jumping up and down. Holy crap, he's jumping! Wow, that's gonna be like. Okay, maybe we can have this guy. And then do another one of these. Do another one of these, because this is all about pitch bending. And then we'll make it super exaggerated. Super exaggerated. And then we have it end with a resolve. Because what is microtonality without resolve? Except it won't actually resolve. It shall resolve in a sort of bittersweetness to it. So if we go to note expression here, okay. Oh, great. This like kind of saved it. I'll do like a little build up. Actually, maybe we can have this be kind of sort of like around 12. And then this can kind of sort of be around, oh, it's kind of like taking shape already. Like 12 here. So what if this... And then this can go up. But this will go up sooner. And this will go down sooner. Edit. No, no. Breakpoint. Edit value. This will be the 0. This will be 0. And then negative 14. Yeah, like right there. Oh, timer's finished. Great, we made a song, a microtonality song piece excerpt or whatever. This is maybe if somebody wants to do sound for if you're drunk, this could work. Tonality. Would I publish this? No. Am I proud of this? No. Was this fun to make? Arguably no. But we made a microtonality song with some cool sounding little pads and stuff. I have no... Yeah, audio warning, everybody. Okay, yeah, after hearing that again, it's not that bad. I guess it's just it fits in a very very specific scene in my mind, a very specific scene, and that is the only time I would ever hear this piece or this song to be played. So, with that being said, let's just... Alright, cool. That's the tail end, and then we'll put a little extra here in the beginning. Not that short, probably like that short. Yeah, there we go. And then, yeah, and we just export it. Boom. And that'll be our sound music clip for today for microtonality. Yay! All right, great. Sorry if I haven't been recording all the other stuff. I just was kind of a little bit too unsure if that would be worth it, and also I was kind of just being lazy. So I'm only gonna be doing a couple of these rest of NoiseVember stuff. I don't have all of them recorded, which sucks. But at the very end, I'll share all the final edited ones for each day, so that way it'll be like a small little compilation. Honestly, yeah, I think that'll be great if I did a compilation of everything I worked on in a video. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all for next time's NoiseVember. Thank you.